Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and today's video is going to be a collab with cat lady Antigoni. Now, of course, I will have her channel and her video linked in my description box, and she is such a wonderful creator. She is beautiful, she does so many fun things on her channel, and she creates some of the most beautiful makeup looks I've ever seen. So she got a hold of me not very long ago on Instagram, because we do follow each other on there, and we also are subscribed to each other here on YouTube, and asked me if I would like to do a collab with her, and of course, I agreed. We both have this palette in common. This is the Glamlite Scooby Creeps and Crawls palette. And I've never used this before on my channel, but I have created a look with this before, and it's such a stunning palette. I'm really a big fan of Glamlite. I have this palette, I have the Michaela #1 palette, and then I also have the Dirty Martini palette. And I love their formula of their mattes and their shimmers. So what we thought we would do is pick each other's shades today. So I picked 5 shades for her, and she picked 5 shades for me out of this palette. Let me show you what shade she chose for me. We have this shade here, #2, and this is this beautiful kind of purpley pink shifting shimmer. Then we have #4, kind of a teal, deeper teal shimmer shade. Then we have #5, this beautiful bright purple shimmer. And then we have this shade here, #7, and this is this beautiful purple matte, kind of a magenta leaning purple matte. And then #10, this dark purple matte, very deep, dark purple matte. Now I have used these 3 shades before, but I have never used this one and I've never used that one. So it's gonna be really fun to create this look today. So if you are interested to see my look come together with the 5 shades that Antigoni chose for me out of the Glamlite Scooby Creeps and Crawls palette, then sit back, relax, and let's get started. Let's get into this look using the Glamlite Scooby Creeps and Crawls palette for my collab with Antigoni. Now my brows are done and this eyelid is primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Ruh Roh 01. And I think what I'll do is start off with shade #7, this beautiful purple, kind of magenta purple matte, and put that in my transition area. And I highly recommend, if you guys have not yet gone to Antigoni's channel, like I said at the beginning, I will have her channel and her video in my description box, of course. I highly recommend going and checking her out. She is so much fun. I'm so happy that we connected. I think we initially connected on Instagram. Is that right? I can't remember for sure how we connected with one another, but she's just so much fun to watch. She's really happy and uplifting and just very inspiring. She creates really fun, different, beautiful makeup looks, very unique, and I love that about her. I need to take a few pages from her book because, you know, I tend to do some of the same types of things on my channel. But, you know, I just don't have a huge skill set here, so I just do what I can. And this is such a beautiful matte. I love it. I always get shadow like right there when I don't necessarily want it there, but because I cover it with shimmers, it's fine. I don't know. It's just kind of learning how to place shadow on the brush, and I'm not always the best at that. And there's some traffic going by outside because it's so hot in this room. Even if I turn the air on or the heat off or whatever, it's just so hot up here. So I did open my window up. So if there's a lot of background noise, that's why. I'm a real big fan of Glamlite. I know I already said that at the beginning, but I'm a huge fan. I mean, I just really like their formula and their color stories, and I love their packaging. Such cute packaging. This one's really cute too. I love Scooby-Doo. Love Scooby-Doo. I used to pretend I was sick when I was a kid so that I could stay home and watch Scooby-Doo, because when I would get out of school, like there was maybe 5 minutes left of Scooby-Doo by the time I got home. So there were a couple times I pretended to be sick so I could stay home and watch Scooby-Doo. Okay, I think I'm done with that for now. I may go back in and mess around, but let's go into this shade here, #10, this dark purple matte shade, and put that towards the outer V. I'm loving this Jessup brush that I have too. This works really well for like outer V work. You know, it's more precise. It's kind of like narrowed down, so it works really well for putting a matte in the outer V area and into the crease area too. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I am making a weird line right there, but I will go back in and fix that. Deepening up very nicely. This rivals the dark purple matte that's in the Violets palette from Juvia's Place. So that's cool. I am gonna go back in with this shade here though, and just kind of blend that out just a little bit better, because I kind of made a weird line with that dark purple matte. I wanna make that look a little bit better. So now let's go to some shimmers. So I think I'll start off with this shimmer right here. This beautiful deep teal shimmer, and put that towards the outer part of the lid. Antigoni also has really fun hair color too. I would love to do that. I would love to make my hair just a really fun color, like purple or green or blue or red or whatever. I think that's so much fun. My daughter has had green hair before, and she's also had, ooh, that's gorgeous. That is beautiful. I have used this shade before, right? Or have I? I don't remember. I think I might have just swatched this shade actually, but it's beautiful. Anyway, my daughter had green hair at one point, and that was really fun. Although when it grew out and she colored over it with dark brown, it looked a little swampy. She wasn't real thrilled with that. And she's also had like the silver hair, you know, that there was a trend where you had like gray silver hair, and as it grew out, it turned like this really soft periwinkle blue. God, that was so cool. She didn't like that for some reason, but I thought it looked so cool on her. I loved it. This has a little bit of, it looks like purple in it. Could just be that it's picking up the purple that's over here, but I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of purple in this too. It's really cool. So now let's go into this shade right here, number 2 here, and put this right next to that teal shimmer on the lid. And I will spray this. This one I have not used. I don't think I've even touched this one before. I don't even think I've swatched it or anything. Fun. I love to use, you know, shades and palettes I've never used before. That's always fun. Ooh, yeah, that's gorgeous. I don't know, maybe I should have put that out. Well, no, I think it's okay. This has some pink in it. That's really pretty. I really enjoy the depth of these shimmers and the different flips of color, like the different sparkly colors that are in the shimmers. They're so beautiful. Really fun. And these are working together really well. They're smushing together very nicely. Yes. And I want to leave a little space open towards the front there for that last shimmer to go on the lid. So now let's go into this shade here, this light purple shimmer, and put that towards the front. And that looks like it might even have a little bit of teal in there. Really, really cool, different shimmers in here. I'm digging it, man. Woohoo. I feel like a disco ball today. Okay, let's put this right here. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. That looks so cool. So neat. Oh, Antigoni, you did such a good job picking shades for me to use. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, that is so fun, and really didn't take a lot of effort. So now I do want to take, of course, the edge off, like I always do with the shimmer out here. I'm gonna go back on this shade here and just put a little bit of this down, just to kind of make that look a little bit more like it's supposed to be together. Okay, I really like how this looks. I think it's gorgeous. I do have a little bit of fallout, so I'm gonna go clean that up, do my other eye, my lower lash lines, my lower water lines, get my hair dealt with, of course, and I'll be right back. This is the finished look, and I really do like how this look turned out. I love that eyeshadow palette, so fun. Those shimmers in that palette are so cool. And what kind of sucks about my phone camera is that you can't really see the shift in the shimmers on the lid, but it goes from blue to purple to lighter purple across the lid. Like when I'm in the light, it looks so cool. And of course, I'm going to show you guys the palette again and we'll talk about it. But I did want to show you guys just a few things I used for my finished look today. On my lips, I have the Labelle matte liquid lipstick in the shade Vamp Addict. Is that right? Yes, Vamp Addict that Steph sent to me, not your basic stuff. My favorite purple, deep purple lip shade in my collection. Just feels really nice on the lips and it lasts all day. And then I did throw a little bit of this over the top of it. This is the CoverGirl Bullet Lipstick in Stop the Press. This is the, what is this? The metallic 540 Stop the Press metallic lipstick. And I'll show it to you here. It does have this really cool kind of metallic shift and I just love it. You can't really see it super well over the top of that other liquid lipstick, but you can see it in person better than you can, I'm sure, in this video. And then for my highlighter, I did use the She Glam, what is this? The Metallic Glow Highlighter in Stay Sane. Beautiful purple shifting highlighter. Very subtle, but I thought this would look really nice on my face. I also popped this in my inner corners and also just a little bit below my brow. Love this product and it's super cheap. And then for my blush, I did use the IBY blush. This is in the shade Sunkissed. I got this in an ice cream beauty box. I just like the shade of pink and I thought pink would look nice with the purple. I don't know, I don't have a purple blush. I need to get myself a purple blush. Do I? I don't need any more blush. And then I tightline my eyes, or at least what I call tightlining my eyes. I put this in my lower water lines and then my upper water lines too. I've heard people say tightlining about other techniques, but that's just what I call it. And this is the Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in Fixed on Plum. And I haven't used this in a while. It's kind of like a metallic sheen to it, I guess, or it has a metallic sheen to it. And I just thought that it would look nice in my waterlines. And I thought, I'm not going to try to put eyeliner over the top of those really thick shimmers, because sometimes that just doesn't work very well. And then for my mascara, I did use the Tarte Gifted Mascara that Jen Beauty sent to me. I am madly in love with this mascara. Jen, thank you so much for sending me this mascara. I'm loving it. So now, of course, let's talk about the Glamlite Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls palette that Antigoni and I used for our collab today. And I would say that when you first look at this palette, you know, upon first glance, you might think, yeah, that's pretty, but it's really not that exciting. Purples and teals, like, so what? But I'm telling you, the shimmers in this palette are so cool. They're very flippy, very dynamic, very bold. And what I like about them is that they kind of all have these colors, even though, you know, obviously this is more purple, this is more teal, but when you start manipulating them, you can see the shifts of color in all these shimmers. And there's a little bit of like teal in this one and in that one. There's a little bit of purple in that one. You know, it's just really cool. I love brands that like make really fun, unique, different shimmer shades, you know, and you're going to get those kind of shades in this palette. I think it's gorgeous. And the mattes in here, so pigmented, but blend out so well. This shade right here, this dark purple matte, now it's in my experience anyway, it's not always easy to get a really nice pigmented purple, deep purple matte, because they get really patchy. This one's not patchy at all. This blended out perfectly. I mean, I'm just so happy with this palette. And I love Glamlite, I really do. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get onto the Glamlite train, but I'm all aboard, headed for Glamlite town. And like I said at the very beginning, of course, I will have Antigoni's channel and her video linked in my description box. And if you guys haven't yet gone to her channel and subscribed, I highly recommend doing so. She is so wonderful. She's funny, she's happy, she's beautiful, and she creates such beautiful makeup looks. And she uses a lot of really different products than what I use or what I'm familiar with. So it's been really fun to watch her videos and get more familiarized with makeup products that I'm just not used to. And I'm so happy that we were able to do this collab together today. This was so much fun and really, really fun to get to know her. She's just a really supportive, wonderful, kind human being. And I would love to know what you guys think of this look. Let's chat about that in the comment section. And of course, I want to know if you guys have this palette and what you think of it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your life to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, please comment down below in the comment section, because I love to chat with you guys there. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really look forward to seeing you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.